Hello guys, just a quick one today. Right, I've been doing some disc cleaning, but I'm not getting too good at it at the moment. I've actually screwed up a couple, being Mango Sonic and Star Wars. You know, I was using sandpaper, and it is just ruining the discs completely. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really scratched up. It's kind of fucked the disc up completely. So I don't really use the sandpaper. If it's slightly scratched, then I'll use just like the scratch remover polish or T-cut or whatever I've got available to try and just clean some of those scratches up. You know, you don't really need sandpaper on some of the minor scratches, but if you've got like a big scratch and you want to get rid of them, then sandpaper is more an ideal kind of thing. Now, I'm not too worried about these discs because, like, you know, these are just like crappy ones anyway. I doubt I would have even played these games. I'd like to have played Star Wars 3, but I've completely screwed it up. You know, and I mean major screw up. And that's with sandpaper. And I have been watching a lot of videos on, you know, how to clean your disc up. I'll put 4 or 5 videos up on just like doing kind of like light cleanups with this that don't have major scratches but more light scratches. And you know, I've actually got a few nicely sorted out, but for those deep ones, I'm having a bit of a problem with. So I've been checking out, God knows how many YouTube videos on the JFJ Easy Pro Universal CD/DV game disc repair, and I thought, you know what, I'll get one. Now on eBay, they're around about 400, £500. Let me just check on it. And a lot of these actually come from America as well. So if you're going to order one of these on eBay, you'll be looking at paying for pre-owned ones £234 plus £84 shipping from America. From the UK, on eBay, you're talking £490 plus £9 postage. A pre-owned one, 280 with £10.50 postage. Another one which is supposed to have 15% coupon off, £499 plus £10 postage. There ain't that many on eBay actually. There's probably about 2 or 3. And as I say, like pre-owned ones can be a little bit more cheaper, but you just don't know how long the previous person's actually had it, and why, you know, what's the main reason they're selling it? You know, is it because they don't like it? You know, does it not do the job which they expect it to do? Now, you know, if you want a proper job made out of a CD or DVD game, and you want to spot this, like if you go to CEX and ask them to clean a disc, they'd do it for a small cost, you know, £1 or £2, depending on the disc you want done. And it does come out really nice and clean, you know, really clean. You can't even see hardly any blemishes on it whatsoever. Because they've got, like, you know, a proper CD cleaner, which is, you know, £2,000 to £3,000 piece of equipment. And it does actually cut off that, you know, that layer to make it a lot more smoother and cleaner and tidier, and you don't really see any scratches on it at all. You know, I went up to CX a couple of weeks ago to use one of my credit notes, And I remember that a couple of my CDs that I traded in, they complained about because they had a few scratches on it, kind of thing. And they wouldn't take their disc in as trade. So when I actually use one of my credit notes, I now always check the CDs. Now, I used one of my credit notes on a couple of CDs, game disc, about 2 weeks ago. I gave him a credit note. He gave me a credit note back, after discounting what I had actually used on my credit note. And just before I left, I looked at the CDs, and 2 of them were really scratched up. And I said to him, excuse me, can you clean these up for us, please? Because I don't think they're going to run like that. And the guy goes, yeah, no problem. So he goes and puts them in the disc cleaner, and he brings them back out. And they really do look, like mint. Look like new CD games, actually. But I didn't realise when I came home, the other couple of discs I bought were kind of scratched up as well. So, but, if I'd asked him to do them all, he might have done them all. But, when I was looking at the other ones, they were so light, I didn't even recognise that they had scratches on until I got home and looked more closely to the other couple of discs that he did not clean for me, because I didn't ask him to clean, but they did have like scratches on. But CXU is a pretty expensive repair piece of equipment to repair CDs. So I always wanted to get one, but I don't know if I was going to get one, to be honest with you, because the costs. But I was looking at the JFJ Easy Pro, and they've been out for about 10 years or so. Yeah, when they first came out, they used to be about $160, $170. That's to actually purchase from the United States. In the UK, they used to be about $200. But over the years, because people buying them and using them, and the cost of electronics going up in price, they have now actually gone up, quite a considerable sum actually. But on eBay, I'm looking at one for £490, and it's like £10 postage, and that is brand new, right? There is a second-hand one for $280, and it's pre-owned, £10.50 postage. So I thought, I'll do a little bit of research on this, and over the last I suppose week or so, especially today, I've been really looking on YouTube videos on how good the JFJ Easy Pro disc clean machine is. And a lot of people do actually swear it is a good machine. It's one of the cheaper machines that you can buy. It won't really clean up or repair really badly deep scratch discs, but it will, it's there to help to clean up some of the minor scratches. If you want to try to get a game disc which is got some really major scratches on, you might have to put it through the JFJ disc cleaning machine 4 or 5 times, and even still that might not actually remove a deep scratch. It'll probably lighten it and probably get you to play the game, but it's not going to remove it 100%. It will probably remove a lot of the smaller lighter kind of scratches. So I watched probably about 25 videos today on the JFJ Easy Pro CD machine, and if it's going to be something that you want to have and use, and kind of repair discs to kind of resell, it might be okay for the minor scratches, but it's not going to be good for the real deep scratches. I watched a couple of videos saying guy's been using it for a couple of years, and it has paid for itself by using it and cleaning the disc, not into perfect, but in a very good condition that people ain't gonna like complain on eBay saying, well, this is completely scratched. So like, you know, it's gone through like, you know, the JFJ. It has cleaned up a lot of disc scratches. There might be, you know, the odd one or two minor ones still about, but he puts that in his listings apparently, and he's never had anyone complain about the disc that he's actually sold on eBay, whether it be a music disc, a game disc, you know, whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, whatever, you know, kind of thing. And he swears that, you know, it does work on discs which have actually got like minor scratches on. And, you know, he won't sell a disc unless it's good enough for him to even put in his collection, or, you know, for, you know, to put on eBay and actually sell, and, you know, state that, you know, it's gone through a disc repair, and, you know, the disc is like good, very good, or, you know, in excellent condition kind of thing, you know. So, you know, I was sitting there thinking and pondering, like, you know, and what I was actually doing now, I got a message through on my mobile through Amazon saying that this particular company has actually just had a new stock of EasyJet JFJ disc cleaning machines in. Because when I was looking at Amazon the other day, I couldn't find any. You know, there was a listing there, but it said sold out, you know, kind of thing. So there's a company on there that's actually now got me in stock. And the good thing is, you're not paying £400, you're not paying £500. They've got a 20% discount off at the moment as well. And I believe they've got like about 19 or 20. When I looked on it said 19. So I thought, well, you know, when I actually got the notification, I was actually on the bus, and I quickly done a quick scan, and they said it said like 25 or something like that. So it looks like he's actually sold a few today. So, you know, I came home and I started looking through, you know, the YouTube channels and seeing how good they are. And they say, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, they are good for like minor or, you know, certain scratches. So I thought, you know, I don't mind sitting here with a drill in my hand and just like using it to like clean a disc and hopefully like remove some of the very small minor scratches. But if I've got discs which have got, you know, scratches which I know a drill's not gonna, you know, help in cleaning, then I want something else that would help me to actually clean and repair discs. So I use this one, and I also use this buffer one. And the buffer one I've got like the sandpaper for. I've got sponges. I've got particular ones which have got like this kind of thing on it, you know, this size, but like that. And like, you know, I have actually, you know, as I said, like done a few repair jobs on some of the discs, but I know that I'm not going to repair all the discs that I've got, and there are quite a few I will actually try to clean up and keep for my own personal use. And if I don't keep it for my own personal use, I might, you know, stick them on eBay later and make some of that money back. So today, after watching about 20 odd videos, I decided to build one. So I've been on Amazon and I paid £340 and 1p for a JFJ Easy Pro Universal CD DVD dish repair. I believe it is a 240 watt one. 220 watts actually, voltage 220 watts. It's actually got a 4.5 star rating. And I have gone through the ratings and reviews, and a lot of people saying, you know, it's a good machine for people to use to, like, you know, clean up, you know, certain discs, you know, whether it been a light scratch or heavy scratch. You know, sometimes you'll clean a heavy scratch within like 2 or 3, you know, like turnovers. So I thought, well, 340 quid is a lot cheaper than they've got on Amazon. 499 quid. That's 500 quid. That's £160, cheaper. No, I was actually thinking about getting one off eBay at one time. I did have one on there for about 200 odd, because I was keeping an eye out on one, and I got a notification saying, like, someone's offered it, to me for like 270 when he was asking like 280, and that's like for a pre-owned one. And I did go on Google, and I looked on Google, and there was a website, and I could have got one for like $3.99, I think it was, from a website base, but it was being shipped from America, and all the VAT, tax, customs, and everything was included, I believe. But when I actually did check it, it was a 110 volt one, and to run a 110 volt one you would need a converter to run it under the 220, so that would have been more cost anyway. So I didn't think I was going to get one, but today, thanks to Amazon giving me that notification, I've now ordered one for £340 and 1p, and yeah, that should be here between the 3rd and the 4th of November. So nice little Christmas presents for me to use. It apparently does repair Blu-rays, Xbox One, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, especially the black disc ones as well. PS4 disc, but they recommend the JFJ icon machine for those. So that'd be interesting to find out, will they actually, clean PlayStation 5 and a PS4 disc like they would with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii's and stuff like that, GameCube. So what it comes with, I'll tell you what it comes with if you're interested in that. It comes with one repair machine, Easy Pro buffing pads, 2 white ones, 1 4-ounce Easy Pro solution times 1 blue, 1 4-ounce Easy Pro solution #2 white, a disc plate, Easy Pro black sanding pads by 2, 3 coarse sandpaper black, 3 soft sandpaper grey, 1 anti-static spray, and 1 cleaning spray. So that's 1 repair machine, 2 Easy Pro buffing pads, 1 4-ounce Easy Pro solution blue, 1 4-ounce Easy Pro solution white, 1 disc plate, 2 Easy Pro black sanding pads, 3 coarse sandpaper black, 3 soft sandpaper grey, 1 anti-static spray, and 1 cleaning cloth. Now you can get refills if you require them later, but I think you can do up to like over 100 discs just with what you got there at the moment. It's not like one of the other machines where I was looking at one of the other machines actually where you had the water running in from the back, and it's got its own like bottle of fluid, but that's like 1,500, £2,000 or whatever, kind of thing, which I would not have been able to afford to pay. And that only gives you like 800 minutes of cleaning. Now, if you think a disc would probably take 2 or 3 minutes to clean one disc, how many discs can you clean out of 800 minutes? I don't know. And when the 800 minutes run out, you got to pay for another kind of like a key thing to give you another 800 minutes. And that ain't all. You got to pay more money to get the solutions, the spray, the buffer pads, the sand pads, and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, you're going to need that as well for the JFJ. but it's going to be more cheaper buying that replacement stuff than it would with, you know, the one which only gives you like 800 minutes, because you need to pay for an 800-minute key. Then you probably need to buy more fluids. And I have seen on YouTube that people have been using different fluids rather than like JFJ fluids. Some people use both fluids, some use just one fluid, whether it be the blue one, which is solution 1. Some will probably use just solution 2, depending on how scratched the disc is. But so I thought I'd get one, and it should be here within less than a week. And when it gets here, I'll do an unboxing, and we'll do a quick test run on it as well. If you're interested in one, as I say, it's £340 and 1p. I've put the link down in the description below. I'm not being like, you know, I'm not getting paid for doing this. Not sponsored or anything like that. I just thought, like, if anyone's interested in getting one, which is far cheaper on Amazon than it is on eBay, because I say $499 on eBay for a brand new one, when you can get a brand new one at £340, which is £100, £60 cheaper than it is on eBay via Amazon. So it's sold by Green Gin, which I think might be a Chinese company. I don't really know, but they are based in the UK, because I checked that up. Yeah, they're Maidenhall, Suffolk. So when it gets here, we'll do an unboxing and we'll test it out and see how really good it is. You've got like a 30-day money back warranty kind of thing. So if you do use it and you don't like it, I think they might actually accept returns if they ain't been used too badly. Or you could always resell it on Amazon or eBay, and get your money back that way. Because as I say, the pre-owned ones at the moment, you're talking about £234 plus £84 postage on that one. There is one on eBay in the UK, pre-owned £280 plus £10.50. So you could still probably get £300 back on a used one. So right, that's it for now. I'm off. Go and watch another movie, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos or live streams or anything like that. Not doing any gaming tonight. I did a game last night. Tonight I'm just going to chill out, watch another James Bond movie. I just watched Man with a Golden Gun. I'm going to watch another James Bond movie and then go to bed. And yep, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.